Yo, what is up guys? I'm back with another list for you guys today, and this time I'm talking about webcams, since I know that a lot of people now want to start streaming now that you've been locked in during quarantine, and I don't blame you. This list is based off of my personal opinion, so what you think is the best might not be what I think is the best. The links to all the webcams are in the description below, as always, and if you want to see more content like this, hit that subscribe button. To start things off, I want to embrace webcam tradition. The first result when you search webcam into Amazon, the Logitech C922. Capable of 1080p recording at 30 frames a second or 720p at 60 frames per second. It's simply one of the best webcams out there for most mainstream users and businesses. In fact, in this day and age when laptops are more prevalent and webcams aren't as much of a necessity for users anymore, the Logitech C922 manages to shine with its capabilities and its extra features, like the dual microphones for stereo audio, which you won't find on every webcam. The Logitech C922 also boasts the Logitech stand, which is versatile as it can easily be mounted onto most monitors or simply just sit at your desk. Round those out with a solid low light correction feature, the ability to remove and replace video backgrounds, and a 3-month license with the recording software XSplit Premium, and you've got a fine webcam that's worth almost every penny. If you are seeking something with 4K and high frame rate capabilities, you might want to reconsider other options. However, if you are looking to get into streaming, video chatting with friends or family, or doing more video conferencing at work, the Logitech C922 is an option that stands out from the dizzying array of webcams in 2021. The Logitech C922 is at a steady price of 95 Canadian dollars on Amazon, which for the quality is a great deal. If the Logitech C922 checks all the boxes of what you need from a webcam, then by all means go for it. It's a strong contender that can do a good job in a wide variety of applications, whether that's Skype calls with family, business video conferences, or video game streaming. But if you find yourself wanting more and have some budget room, or you don't need all of the features and want to save some money, there are other options that may be worthwhile. It does have a new and improved younger brother that I will cover next though. The webcam itself weighs about 163 grams, which is about the same as your iPhone. It's 3.7 inches long, 2.7 inches wide, and 1.6 inches tall. It can fit in your pocket, but it's better off being put on top of your monitor or on the tripod it comes with. Like I said, the next item on this list will be the new and improved younger brother of the C922 HD Pro that we just looked at. This is the Logitech BRIO, also known as the Logitech 1000C. Logitech makes a series of business webcams that they market on their website, and these include the C505E, the C920E Business Webcam, the C925E Business Webcam, and the C930E Business Webcam. But the one we're going to be talking about is the 1000E, or the Logitech BRIO Ultra HD Business Webcam, just as I mentioned. From the outset, Logitech defined an essential structure for its webcams, and the C1000E doesn't diverge from that concept. The C1000E is a lozenge-shaped metal tube with plastic fascia where the lens is covered with a protective glass surface. It's simple, elegant, and feels precisely made to the touch, but conversely, it comes with an adjustable clip that's plastic and not as impressive as the camera that mounts onto it. The clip can operate as a supporting foot to place the camera on a flat surface or made to hold the C1000E onto the top edge of a monitor, assuming the monitor isn't very thin. For those who don't fancy either of those choices, a third exists, in a threaded hole on the camera's underside that's the same as those used by most camera tripods. What I don't like about this is that the clip doesn't have a screw thread. Instead, it uses a plastic knuckle that is press-fit into the thread on the camera. To make this auto approach work, the threaded insert has notches cut into it to give the ability to expand a little, and I have no clue why the designers chose this over a standard bolt, but whatever. This webcam comes with some serious specs. I'll put them on the screen as usual, and I'll read out the ones that you probably want to hear. It has resolution options of 4K Ultra HD, 4096 by 2160 pixels at 30 frames a second, 1080p Full HD at 1920 by 1080 pixels at 30 or 60 frames a second, and finally 720p HD at 1280 by 720 pixels at 30, 60, or 90 frames a second. It has one USB 2.0 port. The lens has autofocus for 90, 78, and 65 degrees of field of view with 5x digital HD zoom. Built-in dual omnidirectional mics with noise cancellation, infrared sensors, and that weird tripod mounting mentioned earlier. The C1000E is one of those webcams that most people can use straight out of the box without the need for special drivers and tools, or that's the theory. It should work fine with Windows, Mac OS, and Chromebook, and with a wide range of applications that these operating systems all support, all without special drivers or tools. But that may not be the case for everyone. The camera comes with a programmable software that can be used for adjusting focus, zoom, brightness, contrast, and some other stuff. I'm not too sure exactly what the resolution is, but this webcam comes equipped with HDR and some other special abilities that aren't very advertised. Where the camera isn't gloriously engineered and very finely built, the support clip and privacy shield aren't. If you're looking for a good 4K webcam, this should be in your consideration. Coming in at 225 Canadian dollars, 335 grams, being 1 inch tall, 1 inch long, and almost 4 inches wide. This one can fit in your pocket too, but it might be a little uncomfortable and it might look weird. Would you guys believe me if I told you that the third webcam on this list is also a Logitech? Oh, you would? Well, you better, because it's true. Considering Logitech has always had a strong grip on the webcam market, often just competing with itself and providing the best webcams like the ones we just looked at. The Logitech StreamCam is looking to split the difference with a great picture quality, and it's easy enough so anybody can use it for a variety of reasons. The StreamCam was designed for, you guessed it, streamers and other content creators. So much so, you can rotate the StreamCam on its 3-axis clip for portrait mode in case you wanted your content more mobile friendly. Or you can just keep it horizontal. Whatever you choose, the mount can easily be angled to face up or down by 90 degrees if you want people to look at your keyboard and mouse movements or your fingers playing an instrument. No extra gear is required, but the StreamCam does come with an additional mount that can screw onto a tripod for more complex arrangements. It also shoots in full 1080p at 60 fps. That is better than the C922 webcam at just 1080p at 30 fps, which has become a major standard in a lot of streamers' arsenals due to its competitive price of $80. The Logitech StreamCam also works with major streaming softwares like OBS and XSplit. Logitech Capture 2.0 got a decent upgrade recently to support this new camera. It also works on Macs now. With this, you can mess with the camera's image settings or add some silly filters in case you want to be a streamer who streams in only black and white. The software also automates a lot of the settings most people don't even bother with, like exposure, white balance, and face tracking. There's even a chroma key feature in case you work with a green screen. While this won't replace something as in-depth like OBS or XSplit, Logitech Capture 2.0 is a quick and dirty option if you need to record videos at a steady pace. It does take multiple sources including your screen, but found that using the transitions between different scenes was a bit hinky. The face tracking is an impressive feature if you move around a lot on camera and can be toggled on and off via that same software. While the USB-C connecting cable is a smart choice for the camera, the cable itself is on the shorter side at less than 5 feet in length. This is very limiting, especially for the people who had plans to shoot content outside of a desk environment. The cable is also built into the webcam, so if you had to bend or break the cable, you are out of luck and out of $169. But this is still a way cheaper option than using a DSLR camera as a webcam that you often see popular streamers and YouTubers use that also requires less setup. The pricey Logitech StreamCam does two things very well. It's versatile and easy to use. If you're serious about streaming and have the cash, it's tough not to recommend the StreamCam. You're looking for a serious upgrade to your content with easily one of the best webcams you can buy right now. Most streamers will tell you that one of the most painful things about streaming, next to setting up audio, is decent lighting. Not everyone has the room for mounting key lights from the ceiling or space on their desk for a giant ring light. The Razer Kiyo Pro is hopeful that it may have an answer, however, as it aims for a killer picture regardless of how terribly late your streaming room is. The original Razer Kiyo was released back in 2017 and turned many heads at the time by having a small ring light built into the webcam itself. While that solution provided some self-relief for darkroom streamers, the camera's quality left much to be desired, so it was back to the drawing board for Razer. The new Razer Kiyo Pro improves on what came before with a slightly different approach to handling lighting in dark spaces. It ditches the ring light in favor of a sophisticated light sensor to tackle the gloom. The Kiyo Pro's other improvements include HDR, 1080p resolution at 60 frames per second, wide-angle lenses, and omnidirectional microphones. It's a feature-packed webcam for streamers. Like I just mentioned, the Razer Kiyo Pro records video at 1080p, 1920 by 1080 at 60 frames per second. It has field of view options at 103, 90, and 80 degrees. But of course, the most standout feature is the incredibly light-sensitive sensor that this camera comes with. It's basically a $200 Canadian light sensor with a camera. Nighttime or darker rooms is where the Kiyo Pro truly shines. You'll see how the Pro compensates for low-light environments. The Kiyo Pro might be the best low-light webcam you'll have used in years. It manages to illuminate the background enough to make the camera usable even with a little bit of light.
Hello, this is the microphone test for the Razer Kiyo Pro with out-of-context gaming quotes. Testing 1 2, testing 1 2. You require more Vespine gas. Jill, why don't you, the master of unlocking, take this lockpick? What is a man? A miserable little pile of secrets. The president has been kidnapped by ninjas. Are you a bad enough dude to rescue the president?
The wide-angle lens allows for more of your background to show off, but if you look close enough at some of these shots, you can see an almost fisheye lens effect to them, but you can always relax on the field of view in the settings. The Razer Kiyo Pro's autofocus seems to be one of the more annoying issues with the webcam. You might be finding yourself out of focus more often than you'd like, which can be resolved in the Synapse 3 software manually. There are a handful of cool to warm presets, though nothing as robust as the Logitech StreamCam's filters. You'll probably have a better time making your adjustments on a third-party recording software like OBS or XSplit if you're looking to get fancy settings with your camera. At $200, however, the Kiyo Pro is one of the more expensive non-4K webcams you can find right now. With enough tweaking, you'll be able to make the most of this webcam, but it's not naturally adept in every situation, and the autofocus issue is a real pain. It is, however, a good choice for somebody who doesn't have a lot of space to deal with in their designated streaming room. If you guys have been enjoying this video so far, or have found it informative, then make sure to click the like button to support the channel. And if you want to see more videos like this, click the subscribe button down below. If you're curious about any of these webcams, the links to them are in the description in case you want to check some of them out. For the final option of the video, I chose a webcam that you guys may not be very familiar with. So far, I'm pretty sure you guys have all heard about the brands Razer and Logitech, but have you heard of Gsou? I didn't think so. This is the Gsou 1080p Bluetooth webcam. Unlike the many other webcams with a built-in microphone, you often can't hear clearly from the other party during a video conference or recordings when in noisy surroundings or in some public spaces. If you're running on a budget and don't exactly have the money for a very good mic, then this webcam should definitely be of your interest. It has a built-in digital stereo microphone with auto noise cancellation and superior stereo audio for clear and natural sound recordings. If you do have a headset on the other hand, you can connect it via Bluetooth, a benefit from the Bluetooth 5.0 chipset that Gsou webcams ensure stable connection with and outstanding listening in a video conference. The Gsou PC 1080p webcam with privacy cover allows you to enjoy safety in a digital web life when not in use and prevent hackers from spying on you, which I don't really think you would be too worried about them looking at you slouch in your chair all day. Sorry. Equipped with high-quality 2-megapixel CMOS image sensors, the Gsou Bluetooth web camera produces exceptionally sharp and clear video at resolutions up to 1920 by 1080. The 30 to 60 frames per second capabilities makes the videos recorded much more stable and smooth, keeps up with your every move with no noise or broken images. With manual focus design, you can freely rotate the lens left or right to focus remarkably crisp and smooth imaging. This streaming or business webcam also works with USB. No additional drivers or software required. The webcam is ready right out of the box with any compatible devices. The 5-foot long USB cord is a bit on the shorter side, meaning if you were planning on using this webcam for something off of your desk, you might want to reconsider your options. The Gsou 1080p webcam is compatible with all versions of Windows, Mac, Chrome, Android, Linux, and many others. It's also compatible with most video calling and recording applications like Zoom, Skype, Google Meet, XSplit, OBS, and Microsoft Teams. As you can probably tell, this webcam is marketed as more of an office or business webcam and less of a content creation webcam. But whatever your choice, this webcam will surely fit your style. If you've made it this far into the video, I really appreciate you. I'm going to try my best and upload twice as often as I did before, so expect more videos like this. I have plenty of ideas on what to do, and I'm excited to share them with you guys. I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a wonderful day.